Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's dive straight into this. Have you ever been scrolling through your feed and seen one of those wild, bold claims? The ones telling you that you can make easy money simply by re-uploading clips of massive creators, like, say, MrBeast. Well, today we are breaking down a fascinating, completely raw and unfiltered 7-day experiment from a creator who decided to test exactly that. They wanted to see if uploading MrBeast shorts on a brand new channel using the Vyro app, which is a promotional platform that actually pays users for generating views, pays out in the real world.
You know, the digital landscape is absolutely flooded with these make money online promises. And let's be totally honest with ourselves, it is incredibly hard to know what's a genuine side hustle and what's just a massive waste of your time. So we're going to look at the hard, cold data from this creator's week-long challenge to find the truth. We're talking the exact setup, the daily grind, and the final analytics, all without any fluff whatsoever. Will borrowing the most recognizable face on YouTube rain cash into a brand new account? Or is this get-rich-quick strategy just way too good to be true? Let's find out.
To make sure this experiment was done perfectly by the book, the creator followed a very precise mechanical process. First, they opened the Vyro app to look for an active campaign. And here's a really crucial tip straight from the source material. You can actually only join a campaign when the payout isn't already capped at 100%, which typically happens around 9 or 10 p.m. US time. Once they got in, they downloaded the provided MrBeast footage. Next up, they threw that footage into CapCut to add their own editing flair, uploaded it directly to YouTube, and finally submitted that specific YouTube video link right back into the Vyro app for verification. Simple enough, right?
Now, what's really interesting here is the sheer number of strict rules Vyro enforces just to even qualify for potential earnings. I mean, it is definitely not a free-for-all. You can't just use paid ads to artificially boost your views. You have to make sure the MrBeast logo is clearly visible in your edit, and you absolutely cannot use fake engagement bots. But the biggest hurdle for our creator was actually the tagging system. You literally must include the hashtags paid partner and MrBeast. In fact, on day 1 of the challenge, the creator accidentally forgot the paid partner tag, and guess what? The Vyro app instantly rejected the submission with a failure error. They had to go all the way back, edit the YouTube video, add the missing tag, and resubmit just to get the system to finally accept it. But honestly, all of those uploading rules mean absolutely nothing if you don't hit this magical number, 5,000. That is the absolute minimum view threshold a single short must hit organically on YouTube before the creator can earn a single cent. It's only after you cross that 5,000 view line that money actually starts accumulating on the platform, which you can then eventually withdraw via PayPal or Stripe. Now, 5,000 views for a MrBeast clip sounds like a total walk in the park, right? Section 1. The 7-day challenge, putting the system to the test. Okay, so to make this a truly fair test of organic reach, the creator made a very deliberate choice. They did not use an established account. Nope, they started with a completely fresh, 0-subscriber YouTube channel. This was the ultimate test to see if the sheer magnetic power of MrBeast's content is enough to trigger the algorithm from absolute scratch. So the grind began. Day 1, the first short goes up. Excitement is high. Day 2, they check the analytics, and the results are incredibly underwhelming. But instead of giving up, they pivot. They improve the hooks, find better clips, and upload again. Days 3, 4, 5, and 6 just fly by in this relentless blur of downloading, editing, tagging, submitting, and just hoping for a viral spike. The hustle is incredibly real. And then finally, we hit day 7, the final push. The creator goes all out and uploads a massive 8 shorts in a single day, desperately trying to catch the YouTube algorithm's attention through sheer volume. And after all of that non-stop effort, all the late-night editing, all the careful tagging, and all those uploads, this was the final result. 0. Exactly 0 rupees and $0 earned after 7 straight days of constant, exhausting work. Not a single cent was generated from the Vyro app. And this brilliantly illustrates the massive gap between expectation and reality. Remember that crucial 5,000 view threshold we talked about just a minute ago? Well, the harsh reality of this 7-day experiment is that the highest performing short out of all the videos uploaded that entire week garnered a grand total of just 2 views. 2. They didn't even come within a fraction of the 5,000 required just to start monetizing. You know, what's truly refreshing here is the creator's complete, unflinching transparency about this failure. They stated it so clearly. I don't want to show fake earnings and sell dreams that aren't easily real. They rightly pointed out how incredibly easy it would have been to just, alter the numbers, fake a screenshot showing thousands of dollars in earnings, and use that fake proof to make their own content go insanely viral. But they chose integrity. They chose to show the brutal, unfiltered truth to genuinely educate their viewers about the real deal with these digital side hustles. Section 2. The core analysis. Why 7 days earns 0. So, the crucial point is, if the viral platform isn't a scam, where exactly did this whole strategy go wrong? The creator deduced a very clear and, honestly, absolutely critical distinction here. Platforms like Vyro, they are completely genuine. They do actually pay out when the criteria are met. The problem wasn't the app itself, it was the vehicle used to drive the views. Look, a brand new YouTube channel has 0 momentum. It has absolutely no existing audience to jumpstart the algorithm. Relying on a totally fresh channel guarantees you nothing, literally no matter how famous the person in your video clip is. The source notes that if this exact same experiment had been conducted on an established channel with an existing audience and real organic reach, or even given a much longer time frame to build actual trust with the algorithm, the results likely would have been entirely different. And this brings us to a vital lesson for your own digital literacy. The platform is genuine, yes, but the get-rich-quick strategy of starting from absolute scratch and expecting overnight virality is fundamentally flawed. Starting from 0 without an audience is simply not a practical, quick-earning strategy for anyone, period. Because of this harsh reality, the creator actually wrapped up their experiment by actively steering their audience away from this specific method for beginners. Instead, they recommended 5 alternative, practical ways for students to earn money, methods that they actually use during their own school days, methods that don't rely on just sitting back and hoping the algorithm magically blesses a brand new account. Which leaves us with the ultimate question. Will you chase quick money schemes, or will you put in the time to build real, sustainable digital growth? Building an audience takes time. It takes consistency, and it takes genuine effort. The shortcuts, they rarely work as advertised. Keep that in mind the next time you see a promise for easy cash online. Think critically, stay focused on building real value, and keep learning. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.